Check, Mike.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was good.
All right, I swear we was on time, y'all. You know what I mean? It wasn't us. You know what I mean? The forces of the universe was coming at us this afternoon / evening, but we here today. We are here
Every
today.
time, man. Every
But
time.
make sure this volume and right. All righty, make sure these are working correctly. Should have popped up like it's supposed to. Here. Legacy popping up over there. Mic check. Welcome to Wednesday. Got all of these, got all the socialing, all the checking. I think we are good to go. Let me turn this down. I'll need this on.
Yes, sir.
Clackety. All right.
Shout out to Shay Sweet Things. Just gonna share this out with a couple people.
Right. Wavy Wednesdays in effect. Mm-hmm. Oh, I ain't got my water with me. Damn. Baby, if you hear this. Baby, if you hear this. Cold red alert in the back office. Cold red alert. Brothers is thirsty. Brothers is thirsty. Bad signal, Texas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Them production assistants be coming in handy.
Man, listen, I know they underpaid, but that ain't the point. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, as soon as this check clears, we got you. You know what I'm saying? The pods has been funny on Wednesdays. It's weird.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it's been interesting in here because the heat was real funny when them fucking temperatures was real low, right? Now, we creeping up. Yeah, we creeping up in them early 40s. I got the windows, like, I got both of them joints up. Ain't nothing getting in.
Yeah. I got them up as high as they go, bro. Every window in this house. Them shits is up like a body can fit out. I'm telling the kids, back up. Ain't no guardrails on these. Back up.
Yeah.
Yo, back the fuck up. It ain't no breeze flowing from that front window to back window. It's nasty, man.
That's a fact. I might have to tap my little production assistant.
I would hate to go fan shopping during Black History Month. I don't even feel right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, have him come turn this fan on in a second.
If I see any beads of sweat, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you in the text. It's like, yo, your left eyebrow's wet. Pause. Your left eyebrow wet. Pause. Oh, shit.
Appreciate that for sure, man. All right, man. Well, shit, it's 8:53, man. We'll get right into it. Shout out to anybody joining us from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, IG. If you're watching us later on after this show, man, we appreciate you checking it out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Follow us on all socials. But yo, man, we are FCP, man. My name is Senor Lee, and this is my man Ken Katnick.
Outside, man. Warm, but still kind of cool out there. So it's weird. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to work it out, though. We're going to work it out.
Yes, sir. And every Wednesday we are here, man, having a lot of fun, getting into current events, topics. As professionals, fathers, Black men in this world, we sit down here, man, and we have transparent. It's a safe space, man. Safe space, everybody.
I mean, talk that shit every now and then. You know how it go.
Absolutely. But first and foremost, as we always love to start the show, man, how you doing, my brother?
Doing good. Week was quietly loud. If that makes any sense. Like every time I thought everything was cool, it wasn't. But everything worked out though, man. All plans was cool. Everything worked out on time for the most part. As you know, this past weekend was the Valentine's thing. You know what I mean? I know from last week you told us, I don't participate in them shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? It's the man's dream of what a woman should be, but we celebrate the other 364, you know what I'm saying? Just in case, you know what I'm saying? Like real niggas do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I did hit a couple Valentine's Day vibes, and I shit, it's hard looking for a babysitter on Valentine's because it's hard to reach out to another adult like, yo, I know you ain't got shit to do, so you mind watching my kids? Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to hit nobody with that. You know what I'm saying? If you can't find grandma or grandpa to do it, you don't want to hit another. You know what I mean? It's just a weird ask. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
So me and the missus hit the town with the kids, but we'll get into it, man. But other than that, man, how you doing? How's your week? How's your mental fortitude holding up over these last 7 days or so?
Going good, man. Going good. The trip from last week, which I'll get into later, um, definitely provided a lot of clarity. So I went into this week just, with a bit more weight off my shoulders,
Okay.
understanding what the plan, what the goal is. So there were a lot of curveballs thrown at a brother this week, and it's only been 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Okay.
only Wednesday.
Okay. Oh yeah, you have Monday off,
But
right? You have Monday off for presidents.
yeah,
Must be nice. Must be nice. Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but just dealing with everything appropriately, man. Everything's cool.
That's keeping it copacetic, man. Sad week, man. We'll get into all of that stuff, but a lot of deaths, man. A lot of deaths, unfortunately. But we will definitely get into that for sure.
Yeah,
But
man.
for President's Day, did you get to enjoy it? Was you still fake working even though you was off?
So it's interesting because I started my business trip on Wednesday, and then rolling into the holiday weekend. Monday was actually a day to actually get back to work, even though I was
Okay.
off. But it was cool, you know what I'm saying? Woke up, me and the wife got a good workout in, you know what I mean? Then definitely jumped on the laptop, just got a lot of emails out the way, getting ready for the week. So I guess it's that preparation that kind of helped me deal with everything so far for
Okay.
these 2 days. But yeah, President's Day was real chill, man. How about you?
I went to work. I mean, we don't celebrate that at the office. You know what I'm saying? So only thing we do on the holidays that we do come in is we don't answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? It's like if y'all
Mm,
calling because y'all off, that don't mean we're gonna pick up. You know what
that's
I'm saying?
right.
So yeah, so just the day to hunker down and kind of get some stuff done on the internal side of things. But the plotter broke down last week, so that's been sucky.
Mm.
Staples is not cheap. You know what I'm saying? But we're making it happen over there at the office. We're making it happen. But yeah, our
Right.
President's Day was cool, man. Came and went. Can't complain.
That's right. That's right. And then also yesterday was Lunar New Year. It is the year of the fire horse. You know what I mean? So,
Is that an animal? What is that? What?
hey, man, listen. You know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
you had a
Like
rat, you had a snake. I know those. Like the what now?
that's the celebration this year, man. I'll definitely do some
Fire
research
horse.
in real time.
I need a
See,
visual.
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
See if we could get some deeper meaning for the people. Yeah, 2026 is the year of the fire horse, a rare high energy and transformative 60-year cycle event, meaning Lunar New Year. And then if you actually go and look up your birthday, you can see which animal represents your birthday. I believe I was the pig. Um,
Oh man, that sucks.
yeah, what
You
can
ain't
you
even eat
do?
pork like that.
You feel me? Um, but there's a lot of really cool, rich history behind Lunar New Year, man. It's a time of gift giving, type of time for celebration. So yeah, definitely shout out to everybody celebrating.
Okay.
And then sundown yesterday, official today. It is the beginning of Ramadan
Mm,
throughout March 19th. Ramadan is the ninth month of the Islamic calendar, observed as a holy period of fasting, prayer, reflection, and community, commemorating the Quran's first revelation to the Prophet Muhammad. So definitely shout out to all of my people celebrating Ramadan Mubarak. I hope you have a holy, blessed, and full of happiness celebration with your family.
sure, for sure. Yeah, Ramadan is always a tough one, just for the fasting part. But it's a salute, shout out to all those celebrating, keeping it moving. Um, what else? What else was this week? Like another weird. Google always gives you those weird days. I think today was like National Wine Day or something like that on the low. I don't know what you're supposed to be
Ah,
celebrating or doing, but I crack a little bottle off the cover after this. You know what I mean? Get half a shot in. But yeah, if you're a wine drinker, man, pull out your not your most expensive bottle. It's just Wednesday, but if you got one in the crib, man, take a little shot for yourself. We go to sleep. Heard it's good for the soul. It's good for the soul.
indeed,
Um,
indeed.
But over the weekend, though, man, me and the fam, hey, like I said, it was Valentine's Day. It's hard to ask another grown adult without any real plans to, hey, want to watch my kids? They're cool. Bring a lot of hugs. You know what I'm saying? So we just like, you know what? We'll do something as the fam. We started the day out. Actually, me and Jen, we had a gym date. You know what I'm saying? We went together early in the morning. Gym was empty too. I was like, ooh, the lovers is out. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I mean? The veterans is in here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no bullshit on no holiday. So we was able to get that going. I still can't feel my thighs. I was deadlifting like it was the 1900s. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah. I don't know what I was thinking, but hopefully by tomorrow my thighs will get back in time for leg day again. But after that, just did some run around bullshit. You know, the Costco runs, the supermarket bullshit. And it's like, yo, we got Valentine's, and the girls was like, oh, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? And we all like, we. And then, you know what I mean? Kind of did a little power. I say, you know what? Let's do something with the fam. Like, all right, cool. And I'm thinking like a movie or something, But like, Savannah's like kind of too big to see a movie, and Lennox is still a little unstable, sitting for 90 minutes straight in the dark. You know what I'm saying? So we're like, you know what? So we got to find like a fun thing to do. And we ended up going to the art museum over on the west side at Chelsea Piers. It's a super cool visual experience. Like the whole family could really like enjoy it. It kind of just takes you through maybe 12 to 14 different rooms where it's like pretty much screens from like floor to ceiling, mirrors all around, very like invasive as far as the sounds and the smells and everything that you get to experience with it.
Nice.
But remember it was Valentine's Day, right? So you see a mad couples like dipped out, you know what I mean, ready to go. Me and Jen out there, sweats, hats, you know what I mean, Tim's on like. So look at these new niggas trying to get something tonight. You know what I'm saying? We with the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody smelling all good. I see fur coats and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, it's Valentine's. And Savannah, yo, why is everybody like overly dressed up? I'm like, well, today's Valentine's Day. You know what I mean? We have to give it that little spiel. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but it was a cool event. You know what I mean? But it was a cool time. The kids enjoyed it. Like got a lot of cool pics in. But in between Saturday, girl Kennedy, man, CYO time, playoff time. You know what I'm saying? We was out there. We was outside. Shouts to what's his name? Big Dick's Photos. They came through the other day and took care of the photos for the kids.
You said big what?
Big Diggs, D-I-G-Z.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, man. I'm sorry.
It's a lot of Epstein shit going on, bro. Don't put that on my jacket, cuz, please. I'm talking about the kids right now, dog. I got you. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Shouts to Kennedy and the squad, man. They was outside this weekend, man. They did a lot. Shout out to Holy Rosary. It's Friday. We had the semifinals. You know what I mean? Took care of business with I think, Holy Child. And then Sunday, man, it's a championship game, man. It was us against the other town rivals, man, St. Patrick. And listen, first game of the season is at our crib. Hey, it took care of business. They won. You know what I'm saying? Nothing we can do about that. It was early in the season. Had a lot of new girls who was working it out. But for us, our second game was at their crib, our last game of the season. And we all looking at like, yo, it's revenge time. You know what I'm saying? So we took care of business at their crib. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's chip time. It's the tiebreaker. No more excuses. No more, we just learning the plays. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got to pull their part. Hey, we was handling business for 3.5 quarters, my boy. 3.5 quarters, we was handling business. And then energy in the room shifted, bro. It's like the refs caught the beat and the fix was in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, whistles was in pockets when they needed to be. They was getting blown when they wasn't supposed to. I'm like, yo, fam, man. They hit like 8 straight free throws over there. We getting smacked in the face down here. Nobody seeing us. You know what I'm saying? Like, long story short, went to OT. Girls' morale was crushed at that point because we was up. There's just nothing we could do. We ended up losing in the championship, man. But shout out to the girls, man. They did their thing all season. A lot of the parents felt bad, so we took her to Dave and Buster's after and shit. Ran up a cake tab. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to them. But shout out to Richie too, man, coach. He did his thing this year, as always, man. But it was dope, man. It was cool to see the girls. You know what I mean? And it's tough trying to take celebration photos after the loss because everybody was crying, even some parents, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to smile through the pain and shit. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, hey, they gave it their all. We'll be back next year. I know I told them that last year, but we'll be back next year for sure again. You know what I'm saying? We'll take care of business. But shouts to the Tornadoes, man. They did their thing.
Yeah, man, come back stronger. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
Like, be
for
so
sure.
good, even if they try to come back, there's no way. It's
Word.
too much points.
Sure, sure. Yeah, SKL and the
Oh
Jet. Yeah,
yeah.
they stole that game, man. They stole that game from us, baby. I tell you, man. I ain't gonna lie. I I I was having an internal beef with anything in black and white. Like I was in Foot Locker the day after. Like, you work with them? Like he said, nah, man. I'm just selling sex as
Is
accessories,
that your
dog.
man's? That's your man's right there.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, the refs, man. I'll see them next year. Ooh, I oughta. You know what I mean? But
Mm,
it is what it is. Hey, you make your basket, you ain't got to worry about the fouls. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it is what it is. But we'll get them next
Now,
time.
now you guys have invested in, you know what I'm saying, the sports that your kids playing, and especially with Holy Rosary. At
Mhm.
some point, they got to get this referee shit together.
Every year it's a new one. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It sucks with the ref thing because by the time you know it's too late, bro. It's like it's
Yeah.
the third quarter. It's like, yo, yeah, they're not paying attention to the things that you're paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's kind of corporate at that point. After the game, you can get their names, send it up the email chain. I don't know what kind, ain't no repercussions. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna lose their job. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
there ain't no penalties or sanctions and none of that. You know what I mean? Ain't no check the game tape. Ain't nobody taping that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just
Yeah.
like, it just sucks, man. And sometimes just the ball really don't roll your way in them situations. But,
Yeah. I
you
just
know what
hate
I
to
mean?
see the game get taken out of the players' hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
always have a real problem with that, man.
Not a
So
fan. Not a fan,
I
man.
don't know. I don't know.
Fan. Not a
All
fan at all.
right. All right, man. Well, shout out to the tornadoes, man. Shout out to all the ladies out there, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing in sports. Really appreciate it. And these those pictures of fire, definitely,
Oh,
definitely.
it was yeah, and it was dope. Like,
Yeah.
what was it? He did Tuesday, yesterday afternoon.
Hmm.
I think they was up and active by like 9 o'clock. I was like, damn, this boy quick. Got the
That's
hits and
it.
all that. I was like, he
And
said, I can't wait to get my little fridge magnet of these. I was
there you
like, you know what
go.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, man.
yeah,
I was
I
scrolling.
anticipate that email any day now.
Yeah, I was scrolling today. I was like, oh shit. I was like,
It
I
was
think I
dope. It
know
was
these
dope.
girls.
Word. I know a few of these, you know what I mean? But it was super cool. Super cool dude too. Like, he comes out every season for the girls. But super
Nice.
cool, man. Super cool.
Yeah, man. But shout out to Richie, man. Anybody who dedicates time to, you know what I'm saying, not just teaching the game, but actually, teaching them how to deal with challenges like this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not
Hmm.
always gonna go your way. How do you bounce back? I don't think we give those people enough credit.
Word.
And those people are very important because as these young ladies become, grown women, they'll always remember this moment and the lessons that they learned and what Coach Richie meant to them. And all the community that you as parents has formed around them. That's real important.
For sure. Super important. And it's just the development and growth of the girls, for sure. But word shouts to him,
Yeah.
man. That positive reinforcement they definitely need.
Yes, sir. So a quick shift over, man. As Kenny mentioned, we did lose some very impactful people this past over the last couple of days, I should say. Starting up with one of the most iconic actors out there in supporting roles, mostly, man, Robert
Word.
Duvall. Most famous for roles often cited include the consigliere, Tom Hagen in the infamous
Mhm.
Godfather series,
Word.
the eccentric Lieutenant Colonel Kilgore in Apocalypse Now, and
Mhm.
beloved cowboy Gus McCrae in the miniseries Lonesome Dove, though his Oscar winning portrayal of alcoholic country singer Max Sledge in Tender Mercies is also iconic. But I mean, he's most known for being very versatile. He can give you a cowboy one day, be in a mob movie the next day.
Mhm.
You got Gone in 60 Seconds, where he was a mechanic and used to be a
Word.
car thief. Like there was not one movie you did not see this guy in where he couldn't play the role magnificently.
He definitely covered all bases as far as itinerary. You know what I'm saying? Like he was that guy you needed when he said, I don't need a star, but there's somebody right next to my star right now. You know what I'm saying? He was
Mhm.
definitely him for a long time. So shouts to him. You know what I mean? Rest in peace as always.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shit between him and Dawson from last week, James
Yo.
Vanderbeek. And unfortunately, not to kind of backtrack to last week with James Vanderbeek, a lot of the some post photos and videos and things that he did prior to him passing came out. Man,
Yeah,
nothing but
man.
tears, man. Salute to the family. I know the GoFundMe. it's been climbing every day. I think they just passed 2 mil the other day. So keep that running up for him, you know what I'm saying, and his family,
Yeah.
the kids, and everything. But yeah, man, it's been a super sad week. And then the other day, man, this one kind of hurt. Um, Reverend Jesse Jackson, man, way too much of a legacy to leave behind. But talk to me, man. Who was he to you?
Oh man. I mean, I this one I had to sit down and make sure that we really, slow walk this one because, like you said,
Sure.
man, Jesse Jackson meant a lot to the movement. I mean, just starting off as Martin Luther King's protege. I think since we started this podcast, every year I've let everybody know that, that I'm a big, big fan and admire Martin Luther King's legacy. And Jesse Jackson was like his right hand. And when you talk about being born in the Jim Crow era in the South in 1941, his activism began in the 1960s. And just, being a lieutenant of Martin Luther King, man, I mean, he just famously rose up the ranks. And, I think that the way he was leading Operation Breadbasket to pressure white-owned businesses to hire Black workers, I mean, you saw him starting to take those steps towards really being impactful. And then you have being the rainbow visionary in the 1970s and 80s. He shifted from the streets to the ballot box. He founded Operation Push and the National Rainbow Coalition, pushing organizations dedicated to empowering the left out, the Blacks, Latinos, poor whites, and LGBTQ plus. So before it was a thing, Jesse was the man behind the movement, making things happen. His 1988 run was particularly influential, winning 13 primaries and caucuses. And then him just being a global diplomat, right? You have 1984, he negotiated the release of Navy Lieutenant Robert Goodman from Syria. 1990, secured the release of hundreds of foreign hostages held by Saddam Hussein in Iraq. And then 1991, won the freedom of 3 American prisoners of war in Yugoslavia. And then, I mean, just look at the cultural impact on African Americans. Perhaps he's the most lasting cultural contribution was in 1998 when he pushed for the term African American to replace Black. Now, there's a lot of conversations now around that when DEI really started to rise up about, why are we pushing down the word Black, right? And Black should be just as prominent as being African American. How can we see ourselves as American where we're not even valued with the freedoms that supposedly Americans are supposed to have? But that's a conversation for another show.
We here, baby. We here. We here for it all. Let me know. Let me know.
Yeah, man. But key accomplishments. I'm talking about Presidential Medal of Freedom, voter registration, economic empowerment, shadow senator. He served as a non-voting U.S. senator for the District of Columbia from 1991 to 1997. I mean, just to round things out, man, Jesse Jackson's life was defined by the belief that protests must have a purpose. So him passing away at the age of 84, he leaves behind a Democratic Party and a nation forever changed by his Rainbow Coalition, but also a Democratic Party that's trying to find its new identity. There's a lot of challenges that the Dems face right now. And I think one last thing I will say is, and this is shout out to Ramel, our family's always posting some phenomenal shit. As soon as Jesse Jackson passed away, Ramel said, he's just sad that when Jesse passed away, he had to see the state of the world, not even just America, the world in the way that it was. And knowing all the work that he put in, right? The blood, sweat, the tears, the marches, the policies that they had to pass, all of that erased in a matter of months. It is just, you could only, it brings like real pain in my core if I would have been him and to know my last days, the direction that things are going after all the work we did and all the amazing people out there who are just being shunned right now because of leadership that just is not for us, man. But R.I.P. Jesse, man, for real.
Like you were saying, like for our generation specifically, like he was truly like the living bridge, like between, like you said, the beginning with Martin Luther King all the way up to the presidency of Barack Obama. He truly transformed American politics by teaching a generation, hey, hope is alive. You know what I'm saying? So and he touched on so many things in the cultural aspect too. Like he was on Sesame Street. He did, you know, what I mean, he always was trying to do different things with different places. He was in like certain he picked up a lot of rappers when time was, you know, permitted and it made sense when it was a part of his establishment or what he was trying to push or his campaign time. But like you said, man, rest in peace forever. You will be missed, and his impact will not be forgotten. But he definitely left a dream of legacy as far as the bridge, as you were saying, between Dr. Martin Luther King and to him and to African Americans and blacks. You know what I'm saying? He job complete. You know what I mean? Not done, but complete for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to him.
That's a fact.
On a side note, listen, it is still Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? But not on a lighter note, but you're in corporate now. You wear the big hat. You got the going to office. That's what unfortunately that's what they pay you for now. You know what I'm saying? But on a side note, it's Black History Month, my brother. Are you firing Black people this month if you have to?
Let me tell you something.
Oh shit.
I love my people. I really do. All right. I love my people, but I've learned that the best respect you could give someone, whether they're, you know, of your hue or not, is a mutual respect and understanding of, you know, we're here to do a job. And if you try to take advantage or you can't do that job and we've exhausted all options to help you, that's about it. Like the best thing I could do is take you out of a situation where you could dig a deeper hole than let you sit there and just rot and develop a reputation that either hurts me more or hurts the company more. Sorry.
Like if somebody on the job got their strike 3 on like the 23rd, though, can you wait to the 1st or you got to let them go on the 24th? It was like, damn, today? How many lates is that this month? God damn. We gotta let Harvey go.
Yeah. Like, and it's funny because, well, it's not funny. Let me change that. It is an interesting challenge when you have to address someone from your background with disciplinary action because they tend to lean on that, like, what's up, brother? And it's like, whoa.
I thought we was one.
Yo, listen. Let me send this. Yes. Let me send this PSA to all of my people out there, whether you're Latino, Asian, whatever it is. When you're sitting across that table from someone in leadership that has the same background, do not assume that is your friend just because y'all from the same background. Yeah,
nobody incorporate your friend. No,
the best way that you can get that person to be on your side, do your job. And if you really want them to be on your side, do your job and go above and beyond if you feel like your company deserves that from you. That's the best way that you can show them that you're here to be more than just a worker. You're there to be an asset. The worst, I've seen people really make fools of themselves thinking, you know, just because, you know, they Latin and their boss is Latin, or they Asian and their boss is Asian, and they come in there, you know, talking that talk, and they're looking at them like, you know, you're done. Like, you've been done.
I'll fire you in both languages if I have to.
Yo. I'm clipping that one up.
I know, sound like what shoot, my brother. I can send that to you as well. Let me know what you're speaking. This is gonna be the last conversation we have. You know what I'm saying? But it's a cold month. Cold month, man. Cold month. But keeping the business, man. I know you said last week you was out in Washington, man.
Yeah.
I know you kind of spoke on it quickly earlier, but how was the trip? Like, what were you there for this time around? Was it like more the same, or was it a little different? What happened out there?
Oh man, I'm gonna try and keep my smile to a minimum. It was amazing, man. So, you know, after last year, you know, losing my mom the year before, going into 2025, and then just, you know, having a tough year, just trying to get back into things, you know, towards the end of last year, you know, being able to be in a position to take some serious steps in my investment journey, you know, I signed up for Earn Your Leisure University. And being a part of the package that I got was being able to go to a mastermind out in DC. And I've never been to Washington D.C. There's a lot of places my black ass has not gone, so
Okay.
this was one of my first visits out there, and it was strictly just to go to the U.S. Congressional Center to learn, to hear from people within Congress, to hear from the fellas at EYL, and to fellowship, network with people. And before I get into that, I do have to tell you a funny story.
Sure.
I usually, when I get to places, I automatically assume that I have to take an Uber to where I have to go.
Mhm.
So I took Amtrak, which, by the way, was not bad, man. Shout out to Ramel. Saved a couple of dollars not getting on the plane, got on the train, was able to get a lot of work done, take some calls, all that good shit. So I get off Amtrak, bro, and I look up my Uber. Uber tells me 15 minutes to get to the spot. I'm like, all right, reasonable. Order the Uber. I get in the Uber, Kenny. This motherfucker does a quick left on the roundabout, does a right, goes up about 4 buildings, and I'm at the hotel.
6-minute walk.
Bro.
So no, I'm not tipping you.
I got out. I pull up. I was like, yo, you for real?
The Amtrak station from here.
I said, I see it. You can see all the people with their luggage. Like, I was like,
Uber's like, we got another tourist. First time DC here.
Oh,
man.
I got out that fucking cab with so much aggression.
I slammed the shit out of this door.
Yo, for real, man. But it was a decent hotel, man. Stayed at the Kimpton.
Okay.
And yo, man, hotels, man, y'all really have to watch the toilet, the height of the toilet. I felt like I was doing a squat in the gym, bro. Like it made no sense how low that motherfucking toilet was. Like
might have been an old school toilet, one in the 1990s. They changed the ADA height after 2002. So like the heights we know of today. But if you got like one of them old toilets, them old heavy, yeah, you gotta get your like just
well, that explains why so many people got bad knees from back in like the 40s and 50s, because that's ridiculous right there.
Yeah.
But anyway, outside of that, man, it was an all-day session. Got around there like 8:30. You walk in and they give you a whole tour of the Congressional Center. So this person walks you around. It was cool, right? You got like headphones, so he's not like the person's not like screaming to everybody that's following in the tour. Nice. Yeah, so you can hear them talking to you, and they're taking you into all the different rooms, showing you all the statues. You find out some of the statues are actually like provided by the state. Some statues are actually commissioned. So that means somebody within Congress, actually found the funding for that statue, and then some are gifts. So it was interesting walking around, seeing all of that. And then you got to see where the old Senate used to, get together. And then they took us by where, Congress meets. So homeboy's like, listen, if you see AOC, don't get crazy. All right. Like, it's very taboo. Like, hey, yo, AOC. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, yo, calm down. Act like you've been here before. Right.
But I haven't.
But it was cool, man. It was cool. I tried to, when I first walked in, I was like, being real calm about it. Mm-hmm. But then the phone came out after a while. I was like, bro, I'm probably never gonna make it in again.
Snapping mad photos on the low. No flash. Like,
yeah, man.
That's what's up, man.
And only in the areas that I can, in case Big Brother. I only had it out in the areas I could.
No resurrection research out here. Like,
none at all, man.
None of that.
But the fellowship was everything. To sit down with business owners, real estate agents, people who are into trading, whether it's day trading, options calls, futures. One young lady owned a event planning where she gets people vendor booths at big events. She was actually just at All-Star Weekend. So yeah, man. So it was crazy just making those connections and getting to sit and talk with them about what's going on and what they're doing. And then, of course, later on in the day, they had guest speakers. We got to hear from Hakeem Jeffries. He's the House Democratic leader, which they think is going to be the speaker at some point. We got to hear from Stephen Horsford. He is a Democrat, a House representative out of Nevada. We got to hear from Lauren Underwood. This was one of my favorite ones because she talked a lot about healthcare policy and advocacy. So
Yeah.
I felt like I was at a Jay-Z concert hearing him spit some of his greatest bars. Like I was just in the front, like, yeah. And she was like, that's right.
She's like, she up there with Volume 1 right now.
That's right.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. And then Maxine Waters, man, she has 35 plus years in Congress. So Auntie was up there just spitting like, you guys and your influence and everything you're doing in finance is what's going to tell the future about what we're going to be as far as where we're at in America as leaders, as business owners, as empowering ourselves for financial freedom. And the one thing that she did that none of the other speakers did was ask if we had any questions. I was like, oh, because they had Rashad pretty much doing the moderating the whole time. You know what I mean? So one gentleman actually got a question in, but that's the only thing that I would ask. I get it, right? You get time at the U.S. Congressional Center, you can't go over a second. Like, you know what I mean? And
it ain't the Grammys.
Yeah. And I've hosted Zoom sessions before. Sometimes when you open it up for questioning, you never get back to what you want to talk about. So I totally get it. But that was the only thing, at least with Lauren. I wish I could have got one question. I know exactly what I had a good one too.
I had a good one.
Yes, I did, man. Yes, I did. Yeah. So then we also got to hear from Alicia Little. If you've ever been looking into AI promotion, stuff like that, Alicia Little is like the guru of AI. One prompt she gave us that totally opened my mind to what last year was. She asked us to go into ChatGPT and put in do an analysis of me in 2025 and identify areas of opportunity, gaps, or where I could have monetized the stuff that I looked into more. And it literally gave a whole breakdown, brother, of shit that I could have really leveraged, but it didn't see the vision. It didn't see the vision. And then right after that, you go in and you ask it, all right, so now what can I do this year, let's say, to get to $1 million? And it gives you like a blueprint, right? We know you got to go out there and do the work. But what she's really just trying to get you to see is like the tools are there. It's just what are you going to do with them?
Exactly. Yeah, ChatGPT, like we were talking about this the other week. Like, I'm still on that in between that 3 to 5 a week. It might be 5 to 7 now. It's just shooting the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to figure out something that I didn't quite know all the way, or if I want to think of something a different way. It's in your pocket all day long. How do you not use it?
Yes, sir, man. And then of course we got to hear from the guys, man. Troy, been learning a lot from Troy Millens, especially on the long-term investment. I am nowhere near ready for options calls or trading or anything like that, but he's been a real savant philosopher when it comes to his analysis. And then of course, the stock king himself, Ian Dunlap. Shout out to the Red Panda family. This guy, man, he gets up there and he called Nvidia before it took off. He called AMD before it took off. A lot of your favorite stocks. He's been on top of that shit since like probably going back to like 2008 up to 2015. So just sitting there and getting the information in real time was everything. And then, it didn't hurt to get like a little 2-minute cameo in their promotion video after. I was like, oh.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Man. But I think the best part about it was, not just understanding what I need to do going forward, or all of us that were there, what we need to do going forward, but also giving yourself credit for taking the step to invest in changing your financial situation. I think for years I was scared of that shit. It's like, can you really trust this nigga? Like me and Ramel was talking about it, right? You could tell somebody from Brooklyn because we just don't trust nobody. Like you could, you could show us $1 million in a fucking suitcase, and we'll be like,
I
nah,
don't know.
nigga.
Something's up, man. For sure.
Uh-huh.
For sure.
Yeah, like count out everything. Like I don't know, man. You got white people under it.
Word.
But yeah, man, it was definitely a great trip. I came back rejuvenated. I came back, ready to, help out my wife more with her business, help out myself, and help out anybody, man. I mean, I think the cool thing that they're doing with this information is they're giving it out for free in some
Yeah.
cases.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they got
Yeah.
market Mondays every Monday at 8 o'clock. But if you want to go, do more research and learn more, you got to put up and shut up.
It's available for sure. How often do they, I guess, have I don't say the meetings, but more so events like this for the fellowship with the mastermind? Is it every other month or?
I think, to my knowledge, I think they do this at least one. They've been doing this once a year for like the last 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I think they do a lot of meetups in different cities as far as like the EYL community. So you get to fellowship, and then you hear from, maybe people that they know in the industry that are in that state. I'm gonna be at Invest Fest this year, so I'm excited about that.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And then just try to stay the course, be a part of as much shit as I can. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out of all this.
Hey, financial freedom is the goal. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make a lot of networking situations that are working in your favor between now and then. But it's all for the bigger picture, bro. All for the bigger picture. You're on the right route. On the right route. Salute. So I know over the weekend, how was the DC Valentine's vibe? Was you out there? Did you get caught up by accident? Say, hey, I'm just here for a drink, man. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying?
So the cool thing is, I was supposed to come back Monday morning, but I was able to finagle the bagel and get a train back Friday afternoon.
Okay.
Where I could get back Friday afternoon. I was trying to surprise my wife.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But she had some cake deliveries to make, and one of the cake deliveries was to a friend, and you know what I mean? And sometimes, you get stuck in places, right? So she hits me up. She's like, yo, I got to deliver this cake, but I think they're going to want me to stay. I'm like, so you really, really going to stay? Because my worst fear was I was going to get there. Darius was going to be there and just be like, yeah, mom ain't come back yet.
So I'm cool. I know you love me, but mommy's not here, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Surprises on me. You know what I mean? But so I just told her, listen, just pick me up from Penn Station, and we'll roll together. But on Saturday, we ended up coming back home, got breakfast, just spent the whole day together watching movies, hung out with Darius. You know what I'm saying? We did the family thing too, man. I mean, it's us in this situation right now, you know what I'm saying, working things out. So yeah, we made the most of it, man. It was love all around. We found our time.
That's your shit. Okay.
Yeah, man. But it was funny because leading up to Valentine's, and this was actually inspired by Christina, your sister. She had put a post up saying, I don't care. Oh, me patiently waiting for her husband to ask her to be his Valentine. So I thought about that, and I said, yo, do people who've been in relationships or married for 5+ years, right? Do the women still expect their man or their husband to ask them to be their Valentine?
Years? I've been with you for 5 weeks before Valentine's. I'm not asking you, like, the fuck? We in a relationship. It's part of the unfortunate package. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, God forbid you said no. What happens to the relationship? You know what I'm saying? Like, I gave that to somebody else who asked me at work. I didn't know you was going to ask me. What?
Yeah, that's wild.
That's not. Yeah. Is it? I guess it would be. Is it just to be cute? That's all this could be for. Like, there's nothing serious about it.
I mean, the best way to know was to put it out there, right? So I put it up in the Instagram story, and I actually got a couple of responses. First one, a good friend of mine was like, "Yes, you know we sappy. I don't really celebrate Valentine's, but we celebrate love and appreciate all year round." So I was like, "All right, makes sense, right?"
It's kind of like your boat. It's your boat from last week. You're telling us about. You know what I'm saying? We don't get too involved, but we here for the other 364 anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I respect it. I respect it.
definitely. So then another response was just kind of like yes with the smiley faces. So I'm like, all right. I mean, hey, I guess this is a thing. Then it got a little aggressive. I got a yes with 2 exclamation marks, followed by every time, then 3 dots every year. Then after that, absolutely. Period. Right.
Okay. Standing on business.
Oh man.
Okay.
But this was dope, man. This was a childhood friend that I reconnected with lately. She was like, yes, I know the love is there 365, but it makes me all giddy when he asks. I love it.
Oh, yeah, it's a cute shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. But in the group, I always got that one homegirl or follower of the show that says, man, fuck that shit. And in true fashion, I got one response where they said, hell no, I don't even want them.
Damn.
I was like, whoa.
Jesus. Hopefully that was just a showmanship kind of response. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't really like that behind closed doors. I hope she go all out. You know what I mean? When it's time to. Hell no, I don't even want him.
Man, listen, this particular person, I don't push it past.
Oh world. Oh man, speaking of being fake romantic, I don't do the flowers on Valentine's because of the close proximity with Jen's birthday. So I try to, send the flowers on the birthday. You know what I'm saying? To dismiss myself from all that Valentine hoopla. You know what I'm saying? So last week, I set it all up. I'm gonna go to the job. I mean, a balloon or 2, little teddy bears, some chocolate. Happy birthday. Told her, yo, deliver between 10 and 11. You know what I mean? I know she got to stand up at 9. She got to do some stuff at 12. I needed to be there between 10 and 11. 10 o'clock come. No call from the florist. 10:15 come. No call from the florist. 10:30. I call them up like, yo, hello. Yeah, I'm calling about order number 63262. What's It's like, hello? I'm like, you expecting somebody to pick up with the, hey, the 1-800-Flowers, you know what I mean? But, it was a local florist. I'm like, yeah, I placed an order last week, checking on the status of delivery. They're like, what's your name? I just gave you a whole order number. Like, you ain't hear that?
Oh no.
She's like, you know what? Let me give you another. Maybe you should talk to my daughter. I speak Spanish. She's better with the English. Better with the English. I'm about to give you the
Super Bowl is over.
I'm gonna give you some English, Benito. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she gives me another number. I call the daughter up. She's like, hey, hello. I'm like, hey, checking on the delivery. She's like, oh, what's your name? Get a name. She's like, oh yeah. It's well, it was Valentine's on Saturday. We just waiting on some flowers.
Wow.
I'm like, it's 10:38. I'm like, hey man, I had a 10 to 11 window. You know what I'm saying? She's like,
wow.
She said we should be out the door by 11. I'm gonna text you as soon as we get there. I'm like, you know what? I can't do it. I already paid. I'm like, all right, cool. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? As long as I know somebody's working on it. 11 o'clock come. No call from the wife. No call from the florist. 11:30 come. I finally get a text from the florist. Shows the whole, little arrangement at the desk. It's inside. It's in the building. It's like, oh, they're going good. They're going to come down. I'm like, all right, cool. All right, cool. Ha. Yeah. You know what I mean? Right on time. Jen called me 5 minutes and she's like, hey, babe. I'm like, hello. You know what I mean? I tried to be real, smooth Mac Daddy. Like, I didn't know what this call was about. She's like, so I got a call. I was like, oh, you ain't talking about flowers. I was like, hey, so what? What's the call about? She's like, I got a call from my old building over at East Rome. I said, there's a package for me. I said, there's a package for you. Where? Not at the. Bro, I dropped the ball, bro. I
Oh,
dropped the ball, bro. I was stressing for this delivery, for them delivered to the wrong location that I gave them by mistake.
oh, oh no, bro.
But listen, man, hey, it all worked out. She was able to leave work a little earlier. She got to go see some old friends and colleagues from the old spot. You know what I'm saying? She picked it up over there, got some good, meaningful birthday hugs. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't 2 for 1, but let me tell you the way my heart sunk when she was like, yo, I got a call from my old building talking about there's a package from a Ken. She's like, Kenny? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how
Oh
you say it. I'm like,
no.
niggas fucking up the name. I'm like, but it worked out though. It worked out though. But yeah, man, just check the addresses on these spots, man. Be careful. Be
Yo,
careful.
yeah,
I was
it'd be
just be
like
like
that.
that. Be like that, brother.
Yeah, man. I've had them leave it outside the damn door because they didn't know that they had to ring the bell to get into the floor that she was on. That's when she was working in the BMW building. Then I had them bring it the fucking next day because I think the same issue they were having at your floors where they didn't have enough. So they had to deliver it the next day. I'm like, her birthday ain't tomorrow, motherfucker. It's today. Like, it's some bullshit. So now I gotta explain that, right? She at work all day. You already know how this go down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is looking at the girl who got the man on Valentine's Day, on a birthday. They're
Mm-hmm.
expecting a fucking
Mm-hmm.
show to come at the job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let 4 or 5 o'clock, whatever time y'all clock out, come and ain't no thing come for that woman. It is
Man,
office gossip.
man. So you know her man didn't do shit again this year, right? Like, God, that nigga a loser. Like, it's
Yo. And then you know who's really fucking who really that motherfucker. There's always a Harold. There's always a
yeah.
fucking Harold at the job. Oh man.
With the coldest ice water in the building. You want this? Looked a little thirsty, mama. Like,
Yo, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Just know
terrible.
I would never do that to you. I'd have
I
made sure
mean,
you had everything.
on time, right place, right time.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what?
Yeah. Yo, I'm telling you, man, I was pissed. I was fucking pissed, man. They
Yeah.
come home, they like, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. I'm like, nah, you don't understand. It's the principle.
Um, I'm stitching to myself here. Fuck it. Um, there was one greasy Valentine's Day thing I've done in my life. It had to be like 10 years ago now, right? There was a girl at our job. She's a secretary. Worked for like a month, right? Got fired. Maybe like the 1st of
Mm-hmm.
February. Valentine's Day comes around, it's the whole, the whole 1-800 flowers kit, like long stem roses in a box and shit. Like, oh, the girl took it. She's like, oh, is there such and such here? It's like, no. She's like, well, here you go. I'm not gonna find her. Like, I'm saying, it's the address.
Oh
So
shit.
she kind of just left it on the conference table, and we all like, anybody got her number? Everybody like, nah. Like, we ain't saved it. She wasn't here that long. Like, so it was like,
Oh, shit.
I'm looking at my clock like, yo, she got to about 4:58, man. These files getting redistributed to the missus. Yeah. I was like, she about to save me a trip to the florist, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? About 5:15 came. I looked out the window, said, man, ain't nobody out here. Ain't nobody gonna be missing these red roses. I came home, I was the king. I was like, hey, babe, oh, these are so nice. Like, they are, aren't they? Sorry, baby, you had this. Yeah, that happened. But it was all love. It was all love. I would have went to the flowers anyway, but it was all love. It was all
Hey, listen, man. That extra
love.
that money you spent on the flowers now went to something extra for her, man.
The bigger box of chocolate, the big Ferrero Rocher.
That's
You
it.
know what I mean? You know what I
You
mean?
know what I'm saying?
But
Oh man.
anything else on Valentine's? On Valentine's Day, man. I'm tired of this damn holiday.
Yeah, nah. We can move on, player.
Hey, it was All-Star Weekend, bruh. But it
Mhm.
was at the same time as the Olympics. So the timing fucked me up, bro. I didn't know what time dunk contest was, 3-point
Yeah.
shootouts, the game, everything was discombobulated. Did you catch anything from this weekend, bro?
I did happen to catch the 3-point contest, or at least the end of it.
Okay.
I caught the skills challenge and I caught the dunk contest.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
yo, go ahead.
Like, listen, I know they had the new format with the game on Sunday, but I did see the 3 point with your man Dame here. He took care of
Yeah.
business. His third time doing it, but I don't know. I don't know if he paid off. Booker. You know what I mean? To like, yo, man, it's my third one, dog. Don't fuck this up for me, dog. Steph talking about come back next year. Don't fuck this up for me, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But Devin Booker, I thought he was killing. I thought he was going to do it. And on the fifth rack, he just kind of flaked off. I was like, that's weird. But hey, shouts to
Yeah.
Dane. Still Dane time as always. I'm happy he got to do it in a Portland jersey. He was back in effect. But listen, the last 3, 4, 5 years of this All Star shit, it's been getting whacker and whacker and whacker. I know management been trying to reconfigure it to have the Kobe number rules when the year after you pass, trying to do something with the points and the 24 here, you need 81 here, and it was just a little confusing to follow. So this year they did have a
Yeah.
new format. 3 teams. We talked about it last week quickly. 3 teams, 1 world, 4 minutes, and it was intense. You know what I'm saying? There was the players kind of act like they cared more. You know what I'm saying? I appreciated that. Still a little hard to follow if you didn't see this little rule shit before the game started. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was cool to see. As you can see, they took care of it. Anthony Edwards was able to get the the MVP for the All-Star game and all. It was cool. But outside of the game, the dunk contest I heard was lackluster. After I heard McClung was like, yo, the politics won't let me be. I ain't even want to look for it. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, they're not gonna let the best dude doing it in the last 2 or 3 years even participate, or he doesn't even feel inclined to come do it. I don't know who else gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? I heard it was one superstar stun out there who tried to like emulate his pop's old dunk. Damn,
Jace Richardson.
they showed how the dunk was supposed to be. Then he stepped up. I'm like, he should have did anything else other than that shit.
Anything.
That wasn't it, bro. It looked like another dude almost caught a concussion trying to slip up. Like, it was nasty, man. But they got to get that right one of these years, bro. They have to.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm glad Jace Richardson is okay, because when he hit the ground, I was very nervous for him. Like, number one, man, if you're going to put up a lob, know what you're doing, because it's dangerous. It's really dangerous when you don't know what you're doing. So if you've never sent a good lob pass to somebody for a dunk, don't volunteer to do it. Be honest with yourself and say, yo, man, that ain't really my thing. You should get
bright lights fool you.
Yeah, you should let one of these NBA stars that do this for a living help you out right now. I'm not that guy, because that lob is what put homeboy in a terrible spot. And then the pressure made him go up there and think he could do it. And he ended up getting rejected by the backboard and almost, killing himself.
And it was under his career on live television. I was like,
yeah, man.
It was wild.
So, yeah. But hey, listen, shout out to the kid. What was it, Rashad Johnson or whatever? Rashad. Yeah, man. I mean, he was there. He was theatrical. You know what I mean? Okay. You know what I'm saying? If there was a Duncan version of Busta Rhymes, that was him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll take it.
Yeah, and then Carter Bryant, man. Carter Bryant had it. Like, after that second dunk where he got the 50, it was his to win, man. And then whatever dunk he was trying to pull off, he just it killed his chances. I know that hurt the young boy, but yo, keep going, brother. Keep going. Like, keep working at it. Come back next year with better dunks, man, and you'll have it. With the competition keeps coming, you're good.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
Some other weird reissued news. When it hit the headline, I was like, I thought he did this already. I ain't gonna lie to you. When it was like CP3 like officially retires, I was like, what did he do 2 months ago? I thought he was already on the retirement train. But I think he made it official over the last weekend. What are your thoughts on this? Is it time? You think he should have held out a little bit longer, waited for another team?
I mean, I think if you're Chris Paul, the injuries have haunted Chris, man. I mean, you think about when he first came to the Clippers, you know what I mean, with Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan, and it was Lob City, and there was so many times like it looked like they were about to dethrone the Lakers as the hottest show in LA. And it just it always came to get him, man. He'll get right before the finals, he'll get hurt. He goes over to Houston right before the finals, gets hurt. He gets over to
Facts.
Phoenix, gets to the finals, gets hurt. Like it's just it's haunting. And then the way everything just fell apart, with the Clippers and him being waived and all that. Um, yeah, man. I mean, hey, sometimes it's just you've given the game all you can. Now, I know he's going to be great at whatever he goes and does next, but you look at his career, you look at everything that he's given to the game, and everything he's still going to contribute to the game. Hats off to Chris Paul for an amazing career, and it's time for the next chapter, man.
For sure. For sure. Um, Unrivaled?
Yo, shout out to Unrivaled. Shout out to the ladies. The one-on-one contest was amazing again this year. But Chelsea Gray, aka Point Guard, she took home the crown, man. I think it was like damn near what 500,000-600,000. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying?
Nice.
Going through some tough competition, man. She had to face Alicia Gray in the championship game. And listen, man, Alicia Gray, yo, hats off to you because they were both tired. They were going at it. I don't know if any of y'all have played an intense game of one-on-one in your life, but these
That
ladies,
was it.
yeah, these ladies went at it. It's interesting with the rules. You're allowed to call your own like timeouts and stuff like that, but it was intense, man. But Alicia pulled it off, man. Alicia was like trying to go for the ball. She slipped, and then you leave Alicia. I mean, you leave Chelsea Gray open. That's it.
That's your fault, not hers.
Yeah, for real, man.
Sure.
But yeah, man. I think just staying on the ladies. I know the WNBPA Players Association for the WNBA is supposedly sending a reviewing or sending a counter offer to the WNBA for the recent CBA that they got going on. So we'll see.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, man. But some breaking news. How much of a good fight this is going to be, but this is actually a fight that is coming up, man. Ronda Rousey, one of my very first UFC women fighting crushes. She's coming back, man. She's coming back at the age of 39. She is making a comeback against Gina Carano, pretty much the woman who put MMA for women. She put them on the map, right? Gina
Yes.
Carano, you go back in history, you can go look at the tape. That's a bad woman right there. They are actually going to be fighting. This is being promoted by Jake Paul's MVP production. It's on May 16th in the Intuit Dome. Listen, both of these ladies have not been in the ring in a very long time, man. I mean, we're
10 years
talking
minimum,
about
right?
yeah, at least, man. Gina will be 44 on fight night. Rousey is 39. The fact that they're even having this fight is really just about the legacy of women's sports. When you look at not the legacy of women's sports, but the legacy of women in MMA. If you look at the history, these are two pillars of that. So this fight is really just about honoring those who have paved the way. How long it will be, how entertaining it will be, that all depends.
Yeah. Yeah. I know you said legacy, but I think it's with a bag, and I think it's a big bag. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's getting paid more as far as turnout and tickets and how they're going to split the PPV numbers. Oh wait, that don't know PPV. It's going to split the Paramount numbers, but
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see though, for sure. I just listen. You start hitting the 40 age, you hitting the ring, and it ain't no bullshit sport, bro. You know what I'm saying? This ain't curling. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Some real deal shit. So I do just, I wish them safe health, good fight, and please walk away on your own right if you could. You know what I mean? But it should be interesting nonetheless. Just to see, Ronda back out there, Carano back out there for the first time in a long time. But it'll be dope. It should be an interesting fight to see. Do you have an early take on who you think should take care of business here?
I think Father
Father Time's undefeated.
Time wins here. Like, I think Father Time wins here.
That's funny.
I think because listen, listen. Anybody who knows me knows how much I was a Ronda Rousey fan.
Mhm.
When she lost to Holly Holm the first time, I was like, all right, maybe she just had a bad night. You know what I mean? Like,
It's
I
possible.
was
It's
like,
possible.
you got this karate, you know what I'm saying, chick coming out of nowhere, throwing all these kicks and shit. Like, stay still. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Stay
yeah.
still and see what happens. See what
Let me
happens
let me,
here,
let me
right?
give you a couple of these. Like,
Yeah. Then we get to the rematch.
Mm.
And that was just like, oh shit, like this really ain't it, right? So now, we have Holly Holm has the belt. I think I can't remember. Misha Tate, I think she takes it at one point, and then out of nowhere comes Amanda Nunes, man. And we all should know who Amanda Nunes is. She only had one blip on her record where homegirl caught her in the rear naked towards the end of the fight. But oh no, not that. That was a different fighter. I can't think of the girl she lost to. But Amanda Nunes has been like the queen right now. So now Ronda tries to come and fight Amanda Nunes. And I don't think I've ever been more scared for a fighter in my life just because I've seen Amanda Nunes fight. And I saw the last time Ronda was out there. But I was like, you know what? Nah, man. Like Ronda she's been going for a while. You know what I'm saying? She's been training.
Yeah.
But my biggest fear was she didn't have a tune-up fight. Like she didn't have that first fight before the fight with Amanda.
Yeah.
And once the fight started, I knew why they didn't give her the tune-up fight. Because Ronda Rousey comes out, and the first thing Ronda Rousey does is she does this. I don't know anybody who's ever come out in a fight and this is their stance.
It was like, and it stayed there. It stayed there the whole
It
fight. I was
stayed
like,
there.
it never moved. I'm like, yo, she has to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like she just can't guard her temple this whole fight and think it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? There's other places on the body that hurt.
Amanda hit everything else.
Everything she's like, you gonna guard the temple? Say less. Say less. She was blocking shit with her face. I was like, oh man, this isn't gonna work out. This is gonna be good.
That shit didn't go past. I don't think it made it past the first round. If it did, she probably got saved by the bell. But I have never seen somebody's face turn so red so fast. Like it was a wash up, man. Them punches were landing flush. So I say that to say, Ronda just. I hope there's a plan coming in here, man. Because I 44-year-old Gina Carano is still Gina Carano. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
even
don't fuck around and find out. Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mike Tyson had some bad legs in that fight, but that was still Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Just hope Ronda know coming from the WWE, like, hey man, this ain't that scripted stuff.
Nah,
like,
man, nah.
There's no play here. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We shall see.
Yes, sir, man. Anything else before we get about it?
On Wednesday. Actually, two quick things on the entertainment side. Music wise, Jill Scott dropped a new album. It wasn't too bad. I liked it a lot. To Whom This May Concern. Jilly from Philly, she's rapping on there a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But it was a pretty cool album. A lot of eclectic beats, a little spoken word, a little blues. She gave you the whole kitchen sink as far as what she's able to do. But a couple cool features also. And I did see earlier America's Next Top Model had like a doc or something on Netflix. I heard that was kind of spicy, so I might check that out this week with the missus. I heard it was really good. A lot of stuff that we wasn't supposed to find out that they are exploring during this doc. So I'm a little curious. I did see like maybe 2 of that 12, 15 seasons that they had. So I'm curious to see, what happened on that other stuff. You know what I mean? But outside of that, that's it, man. That's all I got on Wednesday. Anything on your side?
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. Now that you bring up entertainment, we caught a couple shows. We caught the new season of Lincoln Lawyer. That was dope.
Good. That was good.
That was
good.
really dope.
We caught that last week. That's pretty good.
Yeah. What else do we catch? I caught Cat Williams' new comedy special.
How was it?
That
Didn't
that
get a lot of good reviews.
so I think it's tough for him now because he set such a bar with that Shannon interview that now his comedy specials probably are not gonna equate to the amount of spice that he gave on that Shannon interview. He has some funny, like, he's a funny
Some
dude. He's
moments.
gonna make you laugh either with his gesture or quick jokes. But it was all right. I
Like
give it
it's
like a
funny.
6.
I saw his and Mike Epps had one on there, but I wasn't in a rush to press play on neither of them. Like I would
Right.
have been any other time. I'm like, oh shit, cat, oh shit, Mike, you know what I mean? But I wasn't in a rush to press play for some reason this time around. You know what I mean? I just like, all right,
Yeah.
I'll get to him, but I haven't been getting good reviews on either, so it really didn't make me rush to go see him neither. But all right, I like laughing too. That sucks.
hmm
Yeah. Hmm.
And then the new season of Love is Blind is trash.
I ain't gonna lie.
Trash.
You've been saying that the last 2 seasons, bro.
I said I
Um,
don't like Vanessa. That's my issue. I think Vanessa Lachey
it's
is
her
a mad
show,
hater on
man.
the low key. I'm
It's her
sorry.
show. She gonna keep coming back, man.
They get to that reunion and
Yeah.
it's straight man bashing the entire reunion. I'm telling you, fellas, if you're not really looking for love, stop going on the fucking show. Like every reunion, it's she was just going through her emotions, but he's an asshole every time. Like what's gonna happen at the reunion show before it happens. Drives me nuts.
Thank
But
you.
this time around, this cast is trash. 100%
Man.
trash. And I'll give it to the ladies, man. Can't recall their names right now, but there was two ladies caught in a love triangle. Brother tried to be slick about it, let one pressure him. The one that pressured him ended up leaving, so that he tried to go to the other one as a
Right?
backup. And she's like, I'm choosing me tonight because you're not ready and you need to get it together. I was like, oh,
Choosing me tonight. All right, baby. It's Valentine's. Get out of here.
yo,
It's Valentine's.
yo.
I don't tell you. I'm choosing me
Oh
tonight.
man,
You came all this
I,
way to
I
choose
was,
yourself. All right, bro.
bruh, I was in tears, man. I was in tears.
Funny.
I was like, yo, she just told this nigga to grow up on national television.
On a love
That shit
scene.
was crazy. That shit
Damn.
was crazy. Now, see, now I'm on a mission to find the names, and I'm not gonna find it in time, but I will be prepared next. All right, so the guy's name is Kevon with an A. Never seen that.
Where? What?
Kevean. That's the way he spells his name.
All right.
All
Okay.
right,
Okay.
let's see how fast I have to find the ladies. Come on. Darius, if you're gonna stand over me, be of assistance.
He's like, where's dinner? Mommy said it's on you tonight.
Anyway, I'll find it another time, man. But
Gotcha.
and anybody who's been watching the show knows Kevon. And see, this is what happened when kids are home from school. Get out of here. All right, that's enough.
Gang, lock in.
Anybody who's watching Love is Blind new season knows Kevon and the two girls that he had love triangle with. This is why I miss Tanya, man. Tanya, you gotta change your schedule and come help us out, man.
We need you, man. We need you back, Tanya.
Yo, man, just check it out when you get. Just look up Kevan Love is Blind Ohio,
Okay.
and it will tell you everything you need to know. You
They in
gotta
Ohio
watch
this
this
year?
season. Yeah, they in Ohio, man.
Fuck's in Ohio. Run left. Run left. What are we doing over there now?
Yo, man, I don't know what to tell you, brother.
All right. They're on your watch list. Oh man.
All right, man. But listen, man, as we always love to say on here before we get out, man. Fellas, you got them new sneakers, that outfit. Make sure you wear it. Ladies, got them new shoes and that dress. Wear it. Outfit, whatever it is, man. Love yours. Tomorrow's not promised, man. Make sure y'all go out there and chase your dreams. Go after everything you deserve and invest in yourselves, man. Love is love, man. Appreciate all y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Sure.